due to the prices and whatever, I may not go for an island. I may end up saying sod it and getting a piece of forestry in Wales. You can get yourself a piece of forestry for, you don't want to spend more than £10,000 per acre. How much do you actually want to live on? Do you intend to grow all your food, or do you just want a place to hide, to live? So, things to look out for when you're buying. Have a look at the map, bring up your Google Maps or whatever you want to do, and do a search for fracking. This is one important thing to look for. Fracking. Now, it's not just the fact that fracking causes earthquakes. Fracking also poisons your water supply. You can have a nice deep borehole, you can have nice spring water, but if they're fracking, they're pumping salt water, seawater, into your groundwater table. Therefore, you can find yourself having a contaminated water supply in the future, in the present. You might test your water, lovely spring water, and then a couple of years down the line, the earth doth shake. Your water supply tastes like crap, because all of a sudden it has salt contaminating it. Now, you can purify it. You can get yourself a still, not just for making vodka. You can actually use it to purify your water, but it's a lot of grief. So it's something to watch out for. South Wales has a lot of fracking. A lot of fracking. You can actually feel it in Somerset. I'm in Minehead right now, and I can feel the vibrations sometimes when they're fracking in South Wales. And that's across the estuary in a different country. So if you're actually living in South Wales, also nothing to do with it, of course, but there's a lot of gas explosions in residential properties in South Wales ever since they started fracking about 20 years back. Anyway, so things to look out for when you're buying a place, buying land, buying forestry. Have a look for two things. First of all, is there fracking in the area? Just type fracking in the map and it should tell you where the official, not the unofficial, but the official fracking sites are. The other thing to look for is crime. Just type in a search, crime. And it should take you to a link for, not on the map, but do that on a just basic search. Type in crime stats and then type in the postcode. And that should take you to the police website, whatever they call it in Wales, police website, and it will tell you the crime statistics. It won't give you anything for the past year or two, but it will give you the past. So if somebody's growing weed in the area, it should list it. If there's like a load of nonsense and whatever in the area, it should list it. So things, if you're going to have a family home in a place that looks nice and idyllic and residential, you don't want to have it next to a hostel housing the world's worst paedophiles. So it's just two things to look for. Fracking for your future water supply and whether or not there's a high crime rate in the area. Now, if you're a single bloke, it's not an issue. If you're good at building really big walls, it's not an issue. But if you've got a family, it could be an issue.